Joining us now, a man who knows him inside and out. Remember when he was mayor, and an up-and-coming mayor is that, the former Speaker of the House, California Congressman Kevin McCarthy. Kevin, what is he up to?
He is the largest chameleon that has ever lived. He stands for nothing. He's not the governor of California. He's not doing his job. Just this week, Californians are now going to have to borrow billions of dollars to pay for Medi-Cal because he went out to give Medi-Cal for illegals. And you watch on his podcast, he's criticizing what he actually did. It makes no sense. It just shows President Trump not only won the presidency, he has broken the Democrats. But this is not working for Gavin. If you look at the latest polling, he's even dropped harder because Democrats are seeing for what he is, and Republicans will never believe this farce.
But if he did want to pivot, and he's got 2 years to do it, he's term limited out shortly, he could do it. I mean, he could say, I made a huge mistake.
He's running for president.
Yeah. But not with this record. The back of his baseball card is terrible.
Yes, but this isn't the first time he's done it. He did it when he was mayor of San Francisco, said, I made a major mistake. I'll correct myself. I'll go and get therapy. Then he does it when he's running for governor. Then he gets recalled. He said he made a mistake. He'll get better. Then he runs around the country hoping Biden doesn't run so he can run for president, criticizing President Trump. And then they lose, so he thinks he's going to become the nominee. Puts $50 million aside of hardworking taxpayers' money in California just to fight President Trump before he gets in office, has a major fire, shows that he's not prepared as governor. People lose their houses, their lives, and now he wants to go hug President Trump when President Trump comes in to help California.
Question, are things bad enough in the blue areas to make them open to Republicans, and they organize to the point where they could win the governorship?
I think they are, because they want to see better management. They want to be able to know that if they turn on their fire hydrant, there'll be water there. They want to be able to know that they have not all the taxes are going to be taken away from them. They want to know that they're going to get homeless off the streets. They want to know that their company is not going to move out of their state. Chevron moved, and Governor Newsom wouldn't even talk. We have company after In-N-Out, which is known for California, created in California, third-generation family, is moving its headquarters. We've watched, for the first time in California history, we lost congressional seats because the population declined in California. That was under Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, when I was out there, there was a Republican governor, and we do know Schwarzenegger took advantage of the recall. I want to keep it in California, but talk about Washington. I've never seen anything like it. I'm used to you guys on the right arguing. I'm not used to the left tearing each other's eyes out. And then you have two peers, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. After Chuck Schumer decides, I have no choice, I don't want to shut down the government, I'm going to sign off on the CR. Nancy Pelosi continues to take swipes at him. Listen.
I myself don't give away anything for nothing. And I think that's what happened the other day. We could have, in my view, perhaps gotten them to agree to a third way.
Really? Did she have a card to play? Did I miss something?
Well, President Trump has broken the Democrats. They have no leadership. They have no message, and they're dropping in the polls. Listen, you don't see Schumer going out. You don't see Hakeem Jeffries. I don't think those two are long for being leaders in the Democratic Party. If you ask the public who is the leader of the Democratic Party, it's AOC and Bernie Sanders, and that's the direction they're going. But I'll tell you on a personal basis, when it would just be the four leaders in the room, Nancy Pelosi would do those exact same things to Schumer in the room. Put him in his place each and every time. Oh, yeah, there's no love there.
So, you bring up something interesting, Mr. Speaker. People are pointing out that the 11,000 this week with the oligarchy tour with AOC and Bernie Sanders. Democrats don't like that. Every time Bernie Sanders got popular, they tried to put him down. AOC and Bernie Sanders don't have a universal message. They have a niche message. Is that scaring the DNC leadership?
Yeah, but remember, Bernie Sanders would have been the Democrat nominee had the Democrat Party not cheated. Had the Democrat Party not cheated this time, Joe Biden would probably have not been the nominee. They wouldn't let Kennedy run. They changed the nomination system that had to start in South Carolina. They've done everything they could to pick who the establishment wanted to be the nominees. That's why they lost. They took Biden off the ballot and no one got to vote, and they picked Kamala. She never would have won the primary. The Democrats have done this to themselves, but it's scary for the entire nation that the Democratic Party has really turned into the Socialist Party. Remember, Bernie Sanders is honest. He stayed a socialist. If you talk to AOC, she is a socialist. But that has now become the majority part of the Democratic Party, and that's why people are turning out for them.
And they got Republicans got 2 years to show that they have to buck tradition and not let the House or Senate get overturned, because the party in power usually pays the price of the first midterm. Mr. Speaker, always great to see you. Always enjoy your analysis. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.